Now, I know you know it's a fact of life that women love bad boys. And not only that, but we know that nice guys finish last. But why do they love the bad boys? Why do they not like the nice guys? What I want to do here in this video is I'm going to break down 3 reasons why women can't get enough of a bad boy and how you can be more like him. So the first reason why women love bad boys is because he doesn't care about them. Think about the opposite end of the spectrum, a nice guy who cares so much and gives a woman so much attention. Now the bad boy, he doesn't care that much where it goes. He doesn't care what happens. It's take it or leave it. And the reason why he's like that and the reason why she's attracted to that is because that shows that this guy has other options. That shows that this guy has other women in his life. This shows that this guy has had experience around women. And nothing is more attractive to women than a guy who can get other women. You know, it's just like if you go to a restaurant. There's 2 restaurants, exact same food, exact same everything. One has nobody at the restaurant, and the other one has a line around the corner and tons of rave reviews, right? You're going to want to go to the one that everybody says great things about versus the one that's begging you to come in because it doesn't have anybody in it, okay? Women don't want a guy with no experience. That's unattractive to women. The reason this is because women take a little bit of time to see how attractive a man is, to see what he's all about, okay? You know, guys can see a girl and say, oh, she's attractive or she's not relatively quickly, where women take some time to get to know a guy. And the only way that they can save time, it's a time-saving mechanism, is to pick up on these cues or actually visually see that a guy has other women in his life. So if they've already done the groundwork to find out if he's attractive or not, then she doesn't need to spend so much time. Now, the thing is, these bad boys naturally act and give off a certain vibe and act in a certain way of not caring, and the not caring shows them and shows women that they must have other options, because who would talk to a beautiful woman and, you know, not be hanging on her every word, not have to try to make a great impression and not really care what happens? You know, the only type of guy who could be with a beautiful woman and not care what happens is the type of guy who can get other women, okay? So I think this is the first reason why women love bad boys. Now, the second reason why women love bad boys, and this kind of feeds into the first reason, is that women love a challenge, okay? Women are overly competitive about everything, like it says on all their dating apps, okay? Women want to go for something that's a little bit more challenging, because every guy, if a woman is very attractive especially, every guy, he's sold. Okay, you're attractive. You're this, you're that. I was on a date with a girl the other night, and she said that, you know, guys are just attracted to her, you know, just because she's pretty, right? And she'll even say, you know, what about me are you attracted to? And they'll say, oh, because you're pretty, or you're this, or you're that. And she's so sick. She said she's so sick of hearing that, because that's what every guy is into, okay? Every guy is just sold right off the bat. If you were one of these bad boys, you know, who is a little edgy, who is attractive to women and has other options, you would have to see what else this woman has to offer you than just her looks, okay? You're going to be a little bit more of a challenge, right? Now, nobody wants to play a game that they can't win, okay? So you can't be too hard to get. But nobody wants to play a game that's too easily won, okay? If you're going up to shoot hoops and play basketball, you don't want to play with a 3-year-old that's 2 feet tall. It's going to be no challenge. You'd rather play with somebody that can give you a little bit of a game, a little bit of back and forth. Women enjoy the dance of seduction and meeting, where, you know, they don't want somebody who's just sold right off the bat. So that bad boy is a little challenging. He's hard to get. He's hard to attain. He's hard to lock down, okay? Even it says in The Art of Seduction, you know, that one of women's favorite things to do is to try to find a guy who's a player, who's hard to get, who is one of these bad boys, and try to get their claws in him and kind of turn him around and, you know, convert him to like a boyfriend or something like that, okay? So women love a challenge, and that's why they love the bad boys. And the third reason why women love bad boys, and it ties all this together, is that the bad boy is rare, okay? We're so attracted to things that are rare. If something you could go get on every corner or you see everywhere, it kind of becomes like a wallpaper. You get so used to seeing it. But if it's something new, it's something unique, something that's more rare, then we value it more, right? Think of like diamonds, right? Or a very rare type of diamond. It's going to be worth a fortune because there's not many other like it nowadays. And if you think about, and a great way to think about how to apply this is that in a lot of situations, you want to do what the average guy would not do. Okay, so when you're interacting with a woman, you think about what the average guy would be like. Okay, it goes back to the flirting and other stuff that I've talked about here on my channel, where it's like, okay, the average guy is going to be hanging on her every word. He's not going to he's going to let her shine and be afraid to talk about himself, right? He's also going to be afraid to tease her or bust her chops, or give her a little bit of a hard time. He's afraid to play hard to get. He's going to text her all the time. He's going to beg her to hang out with him. He's going to be so on top of this girl. Well, the bad boy's going to give her a little bit of space. He's going to be a little bit elusive. He's going to have other things going on, okay? And that's why women are attracted to this. The challenge, he doesn't care so much as the other thing. He's a rare breed nowadays. Think about and see what all the other men do. And if you want to find out more about this, one of the best ways to do it is to ask women. Say, what are the guys like on dating apps? What are the guys like that you go on dates with? What are things, find some girlfriends, make some girlfriends. Always a great idea. Find out some things that turn women off, things that they're not attracted to. Having these conversations can be very enlightening. A lot of guys say the same things over and over, and every now and then you'll get some truth that pops out and it really makes sense. I've had girls tell me on the dating apps that, oh yeah, just guys, they just want to meet up right away. They don't want to talk. They don't challenge at all. So even when I'm when I'm messaging a girl on a dating app, I ask her questions. I find out what else she has going for her just besides being pretty. I want to find out if she's a cool girl too, that I'll enjoy spending at least an hour or two with on a date, and then seeing where things go, right? So having some qualifications and having some standards and will help you play hard to get and make you more rare and make you stand out. Okay, so always ask when you're going to do something or you're in a situation, what would the average guy do and how can I be a bit different to make yourself stand out a bit, to make yourself, even look different, right? I put my leather jacket on for this video about the bad boys, right? But also the look and the stuff that you have, right, says a little different things about you, okay? Even if you look around my apartment, on my walls and stuff like that, I have different things. I have edgy things that I enjoy, things that are different than the average guy. Now, I don't have these things to attract women. This is just who I am. I play guitar and I like this type of stuff. But it's an aesthetic, it's a look that I have that I enjoy, and it's definitely not every girl's cup of tea. They may like a preppy look or something like that, but it goes in line with a little bit of my bad boy style when I go to meet women. So analyze, see where you're at, and see what types of these things that you could apply into your life. And I hope I defined for you the reason why women love bad boys so much and how you can incorporate them. If you have any questions about this, hit me in the comments below. And if you have any video topics or anything that you want me to cover, just comment below. And definitely check out the next videos that I have for you here on my channel.